stuck. Johnny flips the script, shows you better luck. Chariot, driving futures like a boss. Wheel of fortune spins, no fear of loss.
Queen of swords with your mind sharp and keen. Johnny speaks truth, pulls you from the machine. Star in the spread, all your hopes foreseen. Healing shadows within, nothing's too obscene. Johnny's reading psychic minds untwisted. Truth laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. In the cards, our destinies twisted. Johnny's reading psychic minds untwisted. Truths laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. In the cards, our destinies twisted. Truth laid bare, no mystery resisted. Healing vibes, childhood dreams enlisted. The cards, our destinies twisted.
Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade. See the cards and he shuffled them truth. Shadow work, he pulled the strings, got them cosmic roots. Gliding through the dark like a prophet among suits. No cap is terror craft, levitating the youths. It's Johnny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slain. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display. Third eye sharp, he catch the vibe, no delay. Mystic readings cooked from the Milky Way. Secrets of the soul in the cards they lay. Johnny Arkade, pave a brighter day. Open up the stream, let the wisdom flow. Every flip a trip, make your spirit grow. Truth in the arcana, pure in the glow. Johnny Arkade, always in the know. It's Johnny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slayed. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display. Moonlight whispers, terror shine on the plight. Shadow work, make the dark turn to light. Johnny's intuition strike, hit like a smite. Cosmic baller, psychic caller, deep insight. Yeah, it's Johnny Arkade. Moonlight whispers, terror shine on the plight. Shadow work, make the dark turn to light. Johnny's intuition strike, hit like a smite. Cosmic baller, psychic caller, deep insight. Deep insight. Deep insight. Deep insight. Deep insight. Johnny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slain. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get slayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display. Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade, Johnny Arkade. Yeah, Johnny Arkade.
Testing. Is this thing on? Looks like it's on. Welcome to Johnny Arkade. Tonight's reading, we've got the thing you fear losing. Maybe what's setting you free. The thing you fear losing. Maybe what's setting you free. And vice versa. You releasing, taking your energy back. And what does that mean, guys? It's like whatever you gave of yourself energetically to whoever, whatever, whenever, for however long, it's not letting whatever this is have authority over you of your decision making, having it have an impact as to why you just can't quite ever get over that hill. Because man, it's quite a hill. So today, guys, I ask you to be open, to self-reflect, and again, just a reminder that it's perhaps the thing you fear losing that maybe was setting you free. Wow. Let's go and get started, shall we? Try to be all intense and, sorry, my camera's a little, I invested in the channel again a little bit just to make my life a little less, if I had one more tripod, I would have I don't know how many pods that would be. There's a lot of pods though. So one problem out of the way. This will be a pick a deck reading. If you're new to the channel, it's not your traditional grandma's pick a deck reading, your witchy aunt's pick a deck reading. Spirit picks the decks. This will be done live, but if you do prefer the traditional pick a deck experience, feel free to check the description box below and check out the Jonny Arkade Reborn playlist or the Tarot Zone playlist. Those both have timeless collective readings meant to find you. You find it at just the right time. So don't worry, you're not late. But if you do prefer that traditional experience, give me about an hour or so when this live is complete, and you can expect to see timestamps in the description box as well as pinned in the comment section below the reading. Deal? Good. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell, hit the thumbs up, or smash my face if you're joining us live with your thumbs. Smash my face with your thumb. That's another way you can like the video. Or if you're watching on the replay, yeah, just hit like a normal person. Why am I even having to tell you how to do this? You should already know how to do this. And if you do subscribe, you can say what up in the live if you're joining us live. And I'll be sure to welcome you in. Michelle Pagliacci, welcome. I'll be sure to show some love. It's one of the perks of joining us live. In an exception to the difference between watching it on the replay or what have you. But yes, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? I feel like I've never done this before. I do feel like I'm in a whole new space. I've been like reorganizing my space for like weeks, and it's finally almost perfect. But let's get started. Enough about me. This is about you anyways, collective. The thing you fear losing, maybe what's setting you free.
Jonny Arkade, see the cards and he shuffled them truth. Shadow work, he pulled the strings, got them cosmic roots. Gliding through the dark like a prophet among suits. No cap is tarot craft, levitating the youths. It's Jonny Arkade, get your future arrayed. With the cards in his hand, all your fears get slayed. Shadow dance on the walls where the demons get swayed. Tune in, lock eyes with the magic display.
Welcome to Jonny Arkade. 11:01 on the Zelda Game & Watch. Yeah, should be a fun one. Should be a little bit easier to maybe let go of what might need letting go if you haven't already let go of it already, and you're just like, why is this thing still like following me around? Like, look what the cat dragged in or whatever. This is the community chest. We keep this shuffled and off to the side. Oh, so unbothered. I love it. That's got to bother somebody. We keep this shuffled and off to the side as we receive synchronicities throughout the live stream. we pull from this deck, it contributes to a whole secondary background reading that takes place simultaneously. It usually corresponds rather well with what we got going on here in real time, and then we review it at the end. It's a whole fun thing we do here at Jonny Arcade. You should stick around and check it out. And I was just intuitively getting on that. I feel like not only does it take place simultaneously and correlate rather well, and correspond rather well, but I almost feel like, especially to the karmics, they won't admit that, but they might show themselves. They usually come crawling out of the bridge around out from under the bridge right about now. Sometimes they feel like they don't have a partner. 11:33. I just went to reach for the community chest, and it's right here, still getting shuffled. Oh, 11:03 on the Zelda Game & Watch, and it was 8:33 when I prematurely reached for the deck. Yeah. Someone might have blown their shot, blown their chance. I need to adjust the lighting up in here. Okay. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Nah, that's gonna take up way too much. It's way too much. Alright. Oh man, this is just the beginning. We still got more decks, guys. I don't know how we're gonna fit them all up here. Oh boy. Let's see, what am I doing? Left is right. 8:38 on the Atari watch. Let's see. How come I can't count right now? It's not a matter of counting, it is more seeing. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it simple, stupid. Sounds good. 1, 2, The Wild Unknown Alchemist deck and guidebook. Okay, that's what we're doing. Thank you, Spirit. Level 1. Level 1. If you chose the Wild Unknown Alchemy deck and guidebook, this is your reading. Who'd have thought? No one. It's the wild unknown. How could you have? Okay. The thing you fear losing may be what's setting you free. Let's alchemize this. It might be a matter, the alchemization might be a matter of you gaining new perspective on something you thought you lost when that was just holding you back. Or if you have it now, you don't want to lose it. That might be exactly what needs releasing for something that is for you, to make space and room for that to exist, to come in, you know? Okay. I feel like the truth is, a lot of you are convinced that you don't want to lose someone, and the real truth is they don't want to lose you. They just got you convinced or something. I tell you right now, the universe has a funny way of showing us things. And maybe he'll show us some stuff today. Speculum glass. Yeah, let's not speculate. Let's try to make this blurry picture image a little more in focus so we can see Venus, and feel. That's because it requires both. We've got this succus lunari. Yeah. You know, for a lunari, they sure succus. Sap of the moon plant. Spoiled. Spoiled. Penunctio. Conjunction. Junction, what's your function? More like, what's their dysfunction? I mean, right? Because for the right person, I mean, we would put up with some shit. I don't know about you guys, but dysfunction, function, what's your conjunction? Sora Mystica. Mystical sister. Was this? I feel like this was in reverse too. Someone is not your mystical sister. She'll give you a blister because she kissed some random mister. She thought you wouldn't. They thought, he thought you wouldn't see or feel this. What are you, stupid? Answer that question is no, right? I'm asking. I don't want to answer for you. Again, I feel like something so. It's a false sense of control. You should know this by now. Aries, copper in reverse. Like, if you do this, I'm gonna. You're gonna what? I feel like whatever it is, even if they are capable of doing said thing, because you're not deserving of it, it's almost like F around and find out. I feel like you did the math. You sized up the opponent. I just saw my mind's eye. What's her name in Friday that stands up to Debo after he kicks fucking why can't I think of any of their names? Craig's ass. Lack virginus. Dude, not only do they succus lunaris, they lack a virginus. They got sour sap of the moon plant and their virgin's milk. Hold on. Let me taste that again. Yeah, that's not virgin's milk. Trust me, I know the difference. Pneuma breath. Someone's like, okay, good. I thought I was crazy because I didn't think that tasted like virgin's milk anyway. Yeah, right. You don't know what virgin's milk tastes like. Azure Vault, the Blue Temple. Oh, yeah? What does it taste like? Sweetened condensed milk? 11-11 on the Zelda Game & Watch. Someone's like, yeah, what does it taste like? Now I'm getting the kid in... the kid in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, where he's like, French class. Where'd you learn to kiss like that? French class, kid. French class. Oh, there's the sap of the moon. The moon got that drip. Look. Now that's some good moon sap. Yeah. That's some good moon. That's some good sap of the moon, if you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, even the bees, they're like, oh, yeah, I want to pollinate that, if you know what I'm talking about. Spiritus Rector. Benevolent Guide. Yeah, he's like, I'd pollinate that. I'd pollinate the hell out of that. Some of y'all might see certain footprints or tracks, or the tracks or markings could be making. Some of y'all might have crop circles for all I know, but it could be making like, and look, they got like little eyeballs looking at you. It's like you can't unsee it once you see it or something. Plum bum lead. Yeah. Hum dibbity dum dum plum bum. You know what I'm saying? You stick in your thumb, you pull out a plum. Oh, what a sweet boy am I. But no, this is no. It's not the Tin Man. That's the lead. Eat lead. What is winter is coming? The peacock's tail. Arkade pavonis. And Lux bromalis. That sounds like a fun place to go. Maybe get some like Men's Warehouse type clothing or something. Hey, where are you guys going? Lux bromalis. Winter is coming. And I need a jacket. Saturn. Something about Saturn, return of Saturn. Look at all this black and white. It's so weird. Oh, I didn't even see this whole pile of the octagons over here. Well, I'm sorry, sextagons. That's what they're called. Sextagrams. Sinus. I thought a sextagram was when your mom sends me a postcard. Tough crowd. Sinus ash in reverse. Your postcard. Aestus summer. Oh, winter, summer. Tomato, same shit, different day. You know, it's like if it's freezing on one side of the planet, it's hot on the other. So, as above, so below, or whatever. In other words, just pack a jacket. Iosis reddening. Uh-oh. I almost feel like someone can tell that something is over. And see how this has that red apple in the tree? How weird is that? Red apple in the tree. And then here's a snake and there's like a weird little red pill or marble, or I don't know. They have all these marbles. Silver and gold. This snake has all of their silver and gold decorations in this black one even, but they need the red one. You got to catch them all. I mean, am I right? Got to catch them all. That one's forbidden or something. You can't have that one. Yeah, see? The yellowing xanthosis snake is like, I wouldn't do that if I were you. I don't know if you can hear my but I'm hissing like a snake really bad. Luna moon. Yeah, see, that's for virgin's milk only, which you do not have. Childbearing hips, sure. Virgin's milk, no. Sanguis blood. I could smell you a mile away. Someone can have been, this is about to get dark real quick, but I feel like it needs to get out. Someone could have been victim of some sort of ritualistic abuse and be victim of that, and they could have lots of headaches. It could be a lot of allergic to stuff. I mean, even like Palo Santo incense, marijuana smoke, so they stay away. That's their excuse for why they don't smoke or whatever. Bullshit. They would if they could, but they can't, so they don't. Feel like they had to give that up. They had to sacrifice. That. Oh man. Pinky promise, see in reverse. What's interesting is whatever they're being so diligent and responsible for. What's that spirit? Responsibility. It's a big responsibility to be irresponsible. Someone's going to be really bummed when their side of the deal isn't kept, because I feel like they're doing bad deals with good people for someone for immediate reward, and it hasn't dawned on them so immediately. Splendor Solis, sun's splendor. You want the sun's splendor, but you got spoiled milk moon sap. You got Succus Lunaris, and you want Splendor Solis? More like Splenda, because you're soulless. You don't get to have sugar in your tea. No sweet tea for you. Don't come to Texas. You won't be able to walk into any establishment without breaking out in some sort of rash or something. You know what I'm saying? Like Thurgood Jenkins. Okay. How many pages are in this biznayiznatch? 3. Holy crap. No, it's 2:8. Does that say 2:35? Yes, 2:35, I believe. Or no, 2:33. It's small. 2:33. We already have a 2 out here. Let's see. $20, $32. Ooh, 70. Let's roll that bad boy again. An 80. Ooh, we went off the chart. We'll just go with the 70. It was worth a shot. 70 plus the 3, that's 73. Stay. It makes me just think how much harder it is for that thing to land on a 3. And then 4. Yep, that's a 4. Oh, weird how low those numbers are, considering we hit a 70 and an 80. Let's do 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 77 and 87. How about that? That's what we'll do. 77 and 87. Sounds like a good combo. Ooh, final thoughts. Oh, wait. 77 is card rotation. Ultimately, it is up to you whether or not to integrate card rotation and its implications into your reading. Well, yeah, we definitely implement that. So let's do 87. 85. Soulless. I'm telling you, someone has the energy of the sun, and someone out here is soulless. 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 This solstice. Just letting you know. This one is Luna, moon. So this is the source of that sap, right? That they have, that which is spoiled. Which is spoiled. Which is spoiled. Luna, moon. Mystery. Receptivity. Intuition. Cool. The moon represents the mother of all mysteries. Mother of mysteries. Spoiled witch. Sap. Black. Succus lunarness or whatever. The moon represents the mother of all mysteries. Once a month, it slips into the full spotlight and then quietly disappears, only to initiate the cycle again, gifting us with the message of impermanence. Their consistency is inconsistency. The moon reminds us we are in constant transition, a continual process of letting go. It is the yin principle, one of listening rather than speaking. Oh, so if this person likes to talk shit, now they're hearing some shit. Be tall. This card may indicate a time of rest and restoration is in order, or that a new depth of spiritual practice calls. Ghostbusters. Someone needs to put the spiritual practices down, I think. But not all of you. 1122. I will never get in between you and spirit. But I don't think someone's tapping into spirit. This mother of mystery is not tapping the fuck into spirit. Dreams and memories may be especially vivid. Oh, yes. The gates to the liminal realm have opened. The alchemist's task is to be receptive to its message. And I don't know about you guys, but we can sure pick up what people be putting down these days. Don't even really have to say much. Be patient, though, as the moon speaks in the language of symbols. And deciphering its messages takes time and receptivity. Oh, that might be difficult for someone. Magic is afoot. Sink into it, or stink into it. Magic is afoot. Stink. Magic is afoot. Sink into it, sweet child. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Remember it talked about sugar and you're so sweet. You were probably sweet to this blind as a bat witch who calls himself some moon Luna. More like a lunatic. You know what I mean? Okay. Tough crowd, man. I'm telling you. Y'all taking it personally or something? That's the only way it can't be funny for you. I find it hilarious. But whatever. Let's keep going. Didn't mean to talk about your mom so much. But tell your mama I said hello. Unless you be watching. She probably watching. What's up, mama? Oh, goodness. I'm sure you have so many other things you should be worried about, mama. Whoa, mama. Level 1. That was your reading. Okay. If you know, you know. And if you don't, well, then maybe you're not supposed to. Okay. Wait, what did we just... Okay. Okay. That's what we gonna do. Do you want to get down? What you gonna do? Do you want to get down? Yeah. Life is afoot. Stink into it. Level 2. This is your reading. Are you ready? Oh, I didn't put the dice back. Hold on. This will only take a second. I want to make sure you guys got the goods. You know what I'm saying? The full experience. Just because you're level 2 doesn't mean you can't get into first place right here at the last spurt. And we know this isn't the best one of them all. We don't know you. We're doing it right now. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pack your bags. We're going to Bali. Spirit said, no, we're doing scrying. We're doing oracle. Okay. Okay. Whatever you say, man. I just pulled the cards. Okay. $25.52, the number 7. It's a special number. Number 7 can be of significance. Level 3. If you chose the BALI, world's most popular word card game that you can't acquire because it's discontinued. This is your reading. Ode to your car. 5, 7 different colors. Fucking rag for a gas cap. Tailpipe makes the car sparks fly everywhere. Ode to my car. No fucking tires. No rear view fucking mirror. Fucking rag for a gas cap. Oh no. Good times. Anyone know what that was? What I'm talking about? Okay. OCD, someone's OCD, really bad. Someone's from Ocean Beach. OBC. Something about before Christ. Pablo, Pebble Beach. Biopic. Dopamine. Card player, card prayer. Parched, parse, Marceline, Darcy, Derek, deformed, deformation. Frank, fragmented, friender, befriender. Oh, yes, they're the fake befriender. Ooh, pretending like you really count. Principalities is a principal. OBD, old dirty bastard. 11:30 on the Zelda Game & Watch. Gringo Habanero. Yeah, I need to move the camera over a little bit. Gringo Habanero. Esperanto. Desperado. Someone is desperado for your attentionado. For decades, they've been in despair, and they are a hypocrite, and someone's name can be Harper. Hemorrhoids. Huh. You need some witch hazel? I bet you got quick access to that, don't you? You need to get them tucks. Easy there, Huckleberry Finn. Tuck. Let's tuck a puck. Dag. You like dags? Oh, yeah, someone's got problems with their snatch because they try to steal something. Steal a diamond from the rough. Oprah Winfrey, Ringo Starr, Pringles. Someone tried to pop one but can't stop one. Jalapeno, Jethro Tull, Jello, Jealousy. Hey, Jealousy, Jasper, Nip, Sniper. Sniper in the rough. Excuse me. Sinner, scenario, snare drum, Prada. Devil wear Prada, don't she? I forget. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. CIA, Hibachi Grill, Piranha, Orphanage, DARPA. Someone can be from Guam, from Greece, something. Is it me, Spirit? Am I grizzly? Am I getting grizzly? I just shaved the other day. Fuck. Soma, someone can have tried to Bill Cosby somebody. Someone tried to cliffhanger Huxtable. Oh man. Someone could drive a Porsche. Someone's name can be Porsche. Hiatus, Haiti, Hater, Hiel, halted. Someone could have got stopped in their dead tracks. Look at this. Pilo. Someone's nickname could be Pilo. That would be weird. Boys Logic. The boys got it. Am I the only one that knew that he was a prophet? Stop it. Palladians. Pilates. Darvo. Dharma Initiative, San Pedro, San Jose, Junipero Serra, Asian references. Oh, you know Asian references? Rad. Me too. Dr. Pilo. Dr. Pilo, Paging Dr. Pilo, Paging Dr. Oh man, 11:33 on this other Game and Watch. Napoleon, leopard, polarized, polar bear, porn, addiction. Herald, hark the herald angels sing. Glory to a newborn king. Herod, hard. Nothing good ever came easy. It was always Herod. I mean, am I right? Gunner, Gaganon. Singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. Ginger, Genghis Khan, Goron, Gulliver's Travels. Someone got drafted or something. I feel like something is in Hong Kong. Something's in Hong Kong, but oh no, it's Godzilla. Delulu, Delilah. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? Napalm. Pangalingin, Pringles. I just heard a ding ding when I said Pangalingin. Unfortunately. Galapagos Islands. Bingo was his name. Oingo Boingo. It's a dead man's party. Who could ask for more? Everybody gonna meet your bodies at the door. Meet your body, asshole, at the door. Don't run away, it's only me. Don't be afraid, canine, of what you can't see. Link is getting the silver arrow. He's not afraid of what he can't see. Ganon hides in plain sight. Heifer with cheese. You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese? And what is it? Where they call it that? The UK? A Royale with cheese. You'll never be Royals. Kind of luscious saint for us. They crave a different kind of buzz. Let them be your ruler. You can call them Queen Bee, because baby, they'll rule. They'll fucking rule your whole fantasy up in this Isnatch. I don't know, man. Jay-Z, what? Pimpin' ain't easy, yo. In New York. That's where dreams are made of. Here's something you can do. We did sing some Sinatra. Let's flip with New York. You know? Oh, look at you in them jeans. John, you seen one John, you seen them all. This is just another one of those Johns. I know how this ends. A Dear John story. Or this John is just a snoozer. Snoozer, what a loser. He's probably a booze abuser. Nah, man, those are different J's, man. Don't be comparing me to some other J, man. Don't even remind me of the days when I was J-man. Yeah, see, you can't run from it. Whenever you try to escape it, it always pulls me back in, you know. Samson Simpson. I stick to my story. Someone's from North Carolina. Or Connect Cut. Cincinnati. WKRP in Cincinnati. Something is going to be on the news on the radio. Samson Knight. Oh, woe is me. Votes. What? Let me guess. They're fraud. Cat. Catastrophic. Cat 5. Cat catastrophe. Cat. I wish I had a cat in a hat with a bat and a 6'4" Impala. Fuh. I wish I just had a bowl of pho. I mean, calm down, man. What the fuh? Phones? Foes? Friends or foes? Story of my life. XQ. Red team go. Red team go. You ever seen a $20 bill on weed, man? Save 20% on base smokes, get a free eighth, man. Red team go. Red team go. Link in the description box below. All right. Now, tactical. It's going to take tactical precision to penetrate the layer of your onion or whatever. the dragon's layer. Cement. Mountains. Maintain. Montana. Minced meat. Oxen. Ollie oxen free? Nah, man. Nothing in life is ollie oxen free. You want something, you gotta pay for it. You choose, you lose. Again, with the whole, your responsibility, it has a lot of responsibilities. You know, you gotta continuously not show up consistently. Like, consistently. That's hard work, man. I couldn't do that if I tried. You ever, tried to sing off key? You ever tried to, go off of timing? Oh, I got us, Godzilla! It's not easy. Sensei, semi-automatics, Samuel, Santucket, hens, he's, she's, wheeze, hey. When I was a kid, wheeze meant I had an asthma attack coming. IV. VA, Magnum VI, what in the hell? Viper? Vice City. Something's in sync. Snack. Snacks in Vice City? Sign me up. San Diego? Please tell me, is there going to be is Rockstar San Diego? Are they putting San Diego in GTA 6? I'm just asking for a friend. That would be rad. They already have the map from when they did Dub Edition freaking Midnight Club Racing. Rockstar. Equinox. King Punks. Someone could have fell on their cockpits. Don King. Don't feed the bears. Do not go in there. Someone is done. See? Told you they're done. See? AC. The AC's done. You need a new air conditioner. You need to uncondition the air. Some of y'all might just need to crop dust the right room. You know what I'm saying? XIV. Is that some kind of new super AIDS? XIV positive? Is that what's happening? Phoebe, smelly cat. Someone's offended. What are they feeding you? Oh my God. Well, a plan was afoot. We were told to stink into it. Someone might have went a little too into it, if you ask me. SMX, S&M, Stream, S&M. What is that? Is that like X Games, but like... I gotta unremember that thought that I just created. Like Shaun White on a snowboard going down the street really fast. And then whips and chains excite me. I don't know. Exorcisms of Emily Rose. Level 2. We need to get out of here. That's your reading. And it started with a piece of shit car. My goodness. Who'd have thought you'd be where you're at now? See, I'm telling you, something's up with the missus. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. What? Something's up with the missus. Ms. Someone going to be a Mrs. or no longer be a Mrs. If you know what I'm saying. Congratulations. Was that SMS? Yep, SMS. Something about like direct messages or something. Someone's up in your DMs. But yeah, make sure you can it's not like on WhatsApp or some shit. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what you got going on over there, Collective. Seems like a lot. I just pulled the cards. Don't get all mad at me and everything. We were doing good. 11:44. Yeah, we were doing so good. Now you're mad at me all of a sudden? Oh no, Mr. Fluffy. Oh man, I love me some Mr. Fluffy, man. If there's anything good that come out of AI, it's Mr. Fluffy. Mr. Fluffy, no. Mr. Fluffy knows all the ancient Chinese secrets, but no one will ever get him to speak up about them. You have to earn that knowledge, is what it is. Level 3. Top down. Oh, wait. Just kidding. Transform. I was just playing with you. I was seeing if you're paying attention. Keep you on your toes. Like a ninja. It's ninja training, guys. You failed. I heard you coming a mile away. I just thought I'd give you another chance, but here we are. Level 3. So disappointed in you already. I'm just kidding. Scratch that. Level 3. This is your reading. Setting yourself up for failure there, buddy. Mrs. Samuel. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pyramid. The food pyramid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is bullshit. To sell you Kellogg's cornflakes or whatever. Don't even get me started. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do your research, guys. Look at, you know who invented your cornflakes? You know who made your mom's Special K? Let's see. Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awakening intuition. Well, it's about fucking time. Sorry, I'm projecting. Oh, goodness gracious. Projecting in 4K. Goodness. That's what we be doing up in here. Hopefully I'm not projecting toxicity on you. The toxicity of the city! Of the city! No, of course not. That would be ridiculous. Okay. It's disorder, I tell you. It's disorder. Might as well put the dragon's blood out here since it showed itself. Whoops. Build some blood. Dragon's blood. I'm working on my Mentos Fresh Maker. Like, advertisement. I want to be in the next commercial. Just letting you know. Mentos. Mentos Fresh. I'm so full of life, Mentos. That's why you want to hire me. Why should we hire you, Johnny? Because I'm Mentos Fresh and full of life. Why else would you hire me? 919 on the Zelda Game & Watch. And besides, I haven't had a Mentos in forever, and if you could hook me up with like free Mentos for a year or whatever, we might have a deal. We might have a deal. Stocking stuffers for the whole family. Got that shit covered. All right. This guy's Mentos Fresh and full of life. Like, it looks like he's not going anywhere for a while. I mean, am I right? Okay. Level 3. If you chose the Awakening Intuition, I don't know what took you so long, but this is your reading. Or this could be this totally be the Karmic's Intuition Awakening. I mean, am I right? Because, you know, the thing that you fear losing may be what's setting you free. And I feel like you already know that. I like the satchel it comes in. I always like to talk about how much I like the satchel. Okay. Awakening Intuition. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up. Wake up, little Susie. Wake up. Okay. Someone's awakening intuition is still sleeping. They like to hit snooze. Explore divination tools. 33. Okay. Disclaimer. Although I do agree that a lot of the stuff in this niche can lead to a path of healing. Or perhaps you found it through what you believe is a path of healing. But what if you've been deceived? What if you've been deceived? For those of you who know that this works not because some sort of satanic entities or demons have scared you into some sort of submission because you were open to receiving that, you would know the difference, I feel, of whether or not these divination tools are helping your situation, truly. But if you are on a path of self-healing, self-discovery, and don't give me that God shit, because that's exactly how they fucking trick you into it. I'm glad you're in your power. But put the fucking God complex down before somebody gets hurt. Divination tools such as oracle cards can complement your sixth sense, yet they aren't necessary to access the four main psychic pathways. Someone wants to be the hero and they're not even a psychic, not even a side pick. So yeah, maybe they need cards because they lack these four divination fucking psychic pathways. Hearing, seeing, knowing, and feeling guidance. What did we say with the first deck with the alchemist? Seeing and feeling. Someone is gonna regret having not made some decisions and then making some of the wrong decisions. You see, it's so much easier for people who don't want to take responsibility to have someone to blame, or if they don't do this, then they're not responsible. Well, now someone is being held responsible for how irresponsible they were by not taking responsibility. Ooh, talk about a catch-22. Feeling the guidance that exists within you. See, that's why you shouldn't chase things outside of you. That's what I mean. The divination tools, man, it's a fine line that you're walking. I mean, am I right? Play with divination tools to enhance or explore your intuition. But what if you find out that your intuition sucks? And you should put the divination tool down. While remembering that you are a divination tool. Yeah, you are. Whoever I'm talking down to, in a way. Even though the camera's above me, so. Look at you, all big and bad. You're such a divination tool. All right. Humble yourself. Respect, guidance, dreams. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I do believe in you, even if you don't believe in yourself or me. That's the funny thing about God and Jesus. You don't, even if you don't believe in them and you try so hard to get someone else to not believe in them because you don't believe in them, but you believe in that devil and that evil, and because you see that shit, that's all fucking around us. Take a look. But for you to be able to go inside and respect what your heart is telling you, your heart. Now that takes courage. 1155. That takes balls. That takes huevos, and that's sexy and attractive as hell because this is gross. Ugh. Don't bleed all over my fucking couch, homie. I just cleaned up in this place. Respect, guidance, dreams. Sleep can be a time of mystical awakening. And I have a feeling someone isn't getting the best sleep. Not all dreams convey intuitive messages. But drawing this card indicates you're currently receiving some interesting sixth sense guidance between the sheets. I bet you are. XIV. Extreme age. Yeah. Quickly. Oh yeah. Wait. Sixth sense guidance between the sheets. At dawn, quickly record the vivid, memorable nuances of your nocturnal adventures. Or use a black light or whatever. Might save you some time. Discern which of your nightly dreams deserve your waking attention. That's a big stain. You might want to wash that down alternative. You know what I'm talking about? That's just 2 cards, man. But I'm getting a download. I don't know, but the number 5 is significant. Void numbing out. That's 17. That's our cue. It's also the Star card, number 17, right? We got release someone else's energy. So maybe pulling your energy back requires you releasing someone else's energy. You know, two objects can't occupy the same space, right? What about energies? What if they're both yin energies or both yang energies? See, every cell, I don't know what cell you're in, a gel cell or a nucleus, but there's the protons, the neutrons, the electrons, protons, neutrons, electrons. Someone's the real pro, someone's the elected pro, and then someone is sitting neutral. They have the potential to be pro, but they're not recognized because they're just blending in. Glimpse the horizon in reverse. Okay, let's read these guys. Adopt and adapt intuitive rituals. Intuitive rituals, not satanic, abuse, ritualistic, sacrifice type rituals. But use your own discernment. Release someone else's energy. Holding another's energy and emotions might look like trying to manage, change, contain, or control them. Don't you hate when that's happening to you? Amen. Am I right? When another person's energy overwhelms you, separate it in a healthy way. You gotta keep them separated in a healthy way. If you're lost in someone else's energy, mindfully focus on a different topic. Spend time apart. Perform a ritual of release. I'll let you use a discernment on how you do that. Or speak to a caring counselor. Avoid numbing out. Link's about to speak again. But with the whole numbing out, I thought of someone like going soft. Avoid going soft. Not numbing out. Like, I want to feel something. But erectile dysfunction. I want to feel so much love. Oh man, that sucks. You have become comfortably numb. There'll be a little pinprick. And you may feel a little sick. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. A couple of these. Take 2 of these. Call me in the morning. You'll be fine. Avoid numbing out. You may be overwhelmed or overstimulated lately, or stressed out and emotional, causing you to feel drained or anxious or going soft. Hey, save 25% using ARC25 at havanicetrip.com/Jonny Arkade, the #1 online selling mushroom gummy. But they also have ones that don't just take you for a trip. You know what I'm saying? They help you get a grip. I don't need those ones, but I don't know what those ones go for. But you could let me know in the comments or whatever and let me know how it worked for you. Or just keep that information to yourself. 12:01 on the Zelda Game & Watch. I'm just doing my due diligence, man. You know? Overwhelmed, overstimulated, causing you to feel drained or anxious. Instead of numbing out and checking out with shopping, binge watching, or alcohol, employ more engaging, healthy ways of helping your sensitive nervous system catch a break. Don't numb out to your sixth sense or just go vigorously masturbating yourself to sleep. Ugh, that never ends well for anybody. Especially Mr. Winky. I mean, am I right? Poor guy is like, leave me alone. What did I do? Glimpse the horizon. It's in reverse. You should be kinder to yourself, you know? All those parts of yourself. Glimpse the horizon. Occasionally, your sixth sense will strike like lightning on a dark night. Oh, French class. Briefly illuminating the distant horizon. Just briefly, though. Don't act as if you have the whole thing all figured out now. Oh, there goes your ego again. It's longitude and latitude, not the altitude of your ego. Here, Mama, why'd you have to be so... Briefly illuminating the distant horizon. Hint about what's possible many months or years from now. Set your internal compass by this flash of insight while focusing on the path directly under your feet. What? Foot? Did someone say feet? We better sink into it. We better stink into it, collective. 12:03 on this Zelda Game & Watch. 1, 2, 3, you're a water hog. See, someone's like, I don't understand. What's this guy even talking about? Wouldn't you like to know? Focusing on that directly under your feet. Just admit it already. Admit what? Defeat. It's a source of your problems. That hangnail's got to go, girl. I mean, dude. You wear red socks or were those white socks? Nurture the future by taking thoughtful actions today. Like that hangnail. I mean, am I right, collective? You want to hang out. That's not what I meant. Okay, how many pages in this bitch? Ooh, there's an index. Adopt and adapt intuitive rituals. I'm going to let you guys figure that shit out the hard way. Because I already told you so. I gave you fair warning. Beware, beware. 139 is the adopt and adapt intuitive rituals. Not explore divination tools. But I guess there's only one way to find out if you'll ever be good at those nunchucks is to whack yourself in the knee and the nuts and the elbow a few times. And don't forget the ribs. You got to get a few in the ribs. So then you're like, wow, how do I avoid doing that ever again? And when it does happen, how do I sustain more of the pain? Because I plan on mastering these nunchakus. They're spelled nunchakus. The U.S. is, the K-U-S is silent. All right, let's see. 139. One 20, 132, 142. That ought to do it. That ought to do it. This was in reverse and on the bottom of the deck, just sitting over there while we were laughing at someone's inadequacies. We weren't laughing. We're laughing with you. We've already been there, bro. So get all triggered. You know what I'm saying? We might have even been through worse. You're probably assuming we haven't. And when I say we, you know who you are. Harmonize head and heart. Your energetic heart contains the soul's memory and wisdom. So your heart should be a part of your decision-making process. What did I say about the head and heart? Not head over heart, not heart over head. It's like you want to be in the deep end, the shallow end. Like, why can't we just go into the adult pool where we can like drink and not drown? And like, even if I slip and fall, whoa, man, whoa, I didn't even spill it, bro. I didn't even spill it, bro. Soul, memory, and wisdom. So your heart should be a part of your decision-making process. I'm so glad I got these water moccasins for the pool. Your heart knows where your soul is going, yet the rational head maps out the heart's desire. When the pragmatic head and intuitive heart compromise, you lead a more soulful life. Yeah, decisions like packing the water moccasins and not the literal water. That's what gets you in trouble, is when you try to It's like ChatGPT said to pack water moccasins, and so I ran straight to Petco. Motherfucking, is that Snakes on the Plane Part 2? Water moccasins on the cruise ship? Holy shit, I never seen this. We got to get Sam Jackson up on this. We need his approval. Avoid numbing out. $15. Snakes on the motherfucking plane. There's water moccasins on the motherfucking cruise ship. $15. Snakes that swim in water. I mean, that's terrible. Now that's a sequel. Every good trilogy has a sequel. I mean, am I right? Let's make Snakes on a Plane. I mean, even Attack of the Killer Green Tomatoes. Attack of the Fried Green Killer Tomatoes had a sequel or two and a cartoon spin-off. Come on, guys. 7. That's 17. That's weird. Isn't that a Q or something? I forget. I don't know. I haven't been on 4chan in like 25 years. How 4chan it of you to be joining us today. But don't tell anyone, okay? I choose to remain anonymous. But if you know, you know. When the pragmatic head and intuitive heart compromise, you lead a more soulful life instead of a lonely life, right? So we got 30, 45, and then 46, and then 53. Oh, yeah, 53. And again, that's enough for us to, I feel like, roll the hundo again. But let's do 53. Excuse me, 51, 52, 53. Slow down to center yourself, okay? And burping questions, burping confirmations. So the confirmations are questions, confirmations of what I'm trying to get across. Those are intuitive kind of hints on what you should be self-reflecting on, and then see what you think and feel before you go making a decision. Especially if that decision is judging whether or not you like me, because I'm not here to be liked, so no one really even cares except for you. Of course I care, but if you even have to question it, then no, I don't care. Yeah, that's what I love about you. Slow down and center yourself. $20. So we'll add a 20 to that. We'll do 72, 73 after this. Expanded meaning. Modern life can move incredibly quickly. Intuitive, quickly, incredibly quickly. Information from around the globe delivered via the internet, movies streamed instantly, and even goods dropped off overnight on our doorsteps have increased our appetite for the tolerance of fast-paced things. You want it now, Daddy? Well, it's free Amazon shipping. You'll get it by tomorrow morning. You're $5 away from getting free Amazon overnight. Yet some parts of our lives and ourselves are better served by a slower roll. Sometimes moving at even a snail's pace is good medicine for your mind and nervous system. When every part of your life moves rapidly, your energy becomes scattered. This is some tortoise in the hare shit, you know? Then it's harder to hold your center. What? Oh, no, yeah. I was like, wasn't one of these cards about centering yourself? Yeah, the one we're reading right now. So then it's harder to hold your center, the place from which your intuition draws the majority of its power. And now that you're so good at pulling your power back, this would be a good, healthy way to, I feel like, use it. To slow down. The rest. Grounded energy is the ideal generator for your sixth sense. Mindfully slow down now to ground and get more accurate or better quality intuitive guidance. Remember the other day I was saying like someone needs to be more grounded in order to levitate. Like they're wondering why they can't get off the ground. It's like because you're trying to get off the ground. You need to remain grounded. That's how you Levitate. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. All right, I'm going to stop with the divination tools thing. 1212. You guys are on your own when it comes to that. I still got one subscriber, I think, running away from Bloody Mary as we speak. As we speak. Sorry. What happened to that one chick that I told about the gene keys? She hasn't been back. I thought for sure that would help her on her journey. Shauna J, welcome. She wasn't ready for the gene keys. Gene keys! She should have watched more Scooby-Doo first. Action steps. Watch Scooby-Doo first. Sometimes when you slow down, time magically slows down with you. Weird. You ever see like The Flash or Quicksilver from like X-Men First Class, who's also the guy in all the American Horror Stories? And you know, but when they're going really fast, it's like time slows down. And it's like, even Neo in the Matrix, he's like, it's like it's perceived from us as slow motion. But no, that's happening in real life. But you're seeing it through Neo's eyes. Look into your Neo's eyes, your Neo's eyes. Sometimes when you slow down, time magically slows down with you, and you get more out of your day. Slowing down increases presence, which can make time feel elongated. So I was just thinking about like when we mindfully just scarf our food and we're just Netflixing and scarfing. You're not even Netflixing and chilling. You're chicken and dickens, what I've heard the kids call it these days, or the pervs call it these days. You're out here chicken and dicking, feeling all elongated, right? When the truth is, that's some sort of instant gratification. That's some sort of, you're not tasting the food. You're not, especially if you didn't cook it, or it's just fast food, or you had it door dashed, because then it's just talking about having it dropped to your corner, and like you don't even taste it. And then that becomes habitual. And someone puts the bitch in habitual, which can make time feel elongated. Play with the pace of your day. Just play with it just a little bit. You have permission. Take the long way home. Eat your food slowly by really chewing and savoring each bite. See, everyone I do readings for a lot of people. And of course, when you're trying to get clarity on a connection and if it's worth investing in further, or are you wasting your breath, or am I wasting my time? Am I going to get hurt? Like, those are all logical things to be worried about, especially if you've been hurt or beaten or bitten in the past, right? But it's like everyone wants some sort of finish line. Like when they get married, everything's going to be okay. I'm going to fucking tell you right now from personal experience. Sometimes the thing you fear losing may be what's setting you free. Chewing and savoring each bite. Stroll the neighborhood instead of speed walking. Take a slow-moving yoga class. Listen to slow and gentle music. Designate one day a week as slow-moving, like Saturday or Sunday. Or take a less ambitious approach toward your to-do list. Sometimes you actually accomplish more that way. That is a statistical fact. If there are areas of your life or day that must, by definition, move quickly, play with the parts that can be slowed down. Notice whether this increases intuitive guidance and a feeling of being more centered and grounded. Because honestly, guys, when we set intention, like that's a lot of what you hear readers and stuff say when you do anything. Set intention when you order the DoorDash. May every mile that Frederick drives on his way to deliver my Little Caesars pizza, not only will he be able to feed his kids tonight, but may it Get here hot and ready, and may every bite, may I be reminded of all the hard work that went into this to make it, because my fucking lazy ass is too lazy to make my own pizza or drive my ass down and get a hot and ready. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe, and so it is. Amen. What did I say? We were going to add 20? That was 53, 73. You thought I forgot, didn't you? Nice try. Okay, here we go. I feel like this is going to be the golden ticket right here. The prize at the bottom of the cereal box. The treasure that you finally found after searching the damn beach with your metal detector for 5 years. This is it. This is the big one. You ready? Level 3. Create sanctuary spaces. Plural. Plural. It's not in parentheses like one or more spaces. No, create sanctuary spaces. And I have a feeling this isn't about spreading yourself all thin so you have sanctuary spaces all over. This is like concentrated, condensed places that bring you peace no matter where you are, especially amidst chaos. Your protective bubble. You can have a mobile one, you know? You just charge it up before you leave the house. And then you just recharge it when you get home. Like a Tesla. Not to buy gas or anything. Create sanctuary spaces. Expanded meaning. Your energy body ideally needs its own physical space in your home or office. When you feel too crammed in because you are in close proximity to a lot of stuff, sharing a space with many other people, or in a very confining space, your energy body might have trouble unfurling to its full glory. Remember that your energy body, which is larger, is attached to your physical body. Don't worry. Drawing this card does not mean you have to rush out and buy a mansion or go live alone in the forest. It's simply a hint that you might benefit from having your own space occasionally and making that space ideally feel less confining and more like your own private sanctuary. In very small apartments, open area offices, this can look like taking a walk in a spacious park, sitting on the balcony in the open air, or booking time alone in an office. Breakout room with a door. Sanctuary spaces can be prominent and yours alone, permanent, and yours alone, like a study or bedroom that only you inhabit. Or they can be a shared space, like a large bathroom with a tub, or temporary spaces like a hotel room, also with a large bathroom and a tub. The key to equipping a space, preferably with jets and bubbles and the whole nine. The key to equipping a space with sanctuary vibes is ensuring you'll have a bit of time alone there, and that the physical stimuli is soft, gentle, and pleasing to you, whether you're looking to connect with your intuition, relax your sensitive nervous system, or let your energy body expand. Sanctuary spaces can become the home of your heart. What? Home is where the heart is? What? And you can do that in a hotel room? We'll say, what? Again, and even if this is just a small reminder of something that brings you sanity or peace, if this is the taste of an orange Julius when you've had a hard day and it just takes you back to your childhood of eating orange Julius when maybe times were less complicated or something. There's so much, I feel like the value of that is much better than chasing a drug, and it's always there. You can go back and revisit it anytime. Action steps. During the 2020 pandemic, I feel like we all remember that. I continued giving intuitive readings to clients all over the world. Many people found themselves in the unique position of being home more often than usual. And some found themselves living on top of children, partners, pets, roommates, and extended family members whom they normally had more healthy space from. I was just trying to maintain healthy space from those people, but, I was the one out working. It was amazing to see how clients created sanctuary space for themselves to have a reading with me, to enhance each of our intuitions and focus our energies. By closing the bathroom door and telling others they could not be disturbed, or sitting in their car during our call. Shared spaces, like the living room, can be transformed into a sanctuary when tidied, uncluttered, and softened with candles, crystals, and gentle music. Then, when a roommate or partner comes home, the room can be again transformed into a communal space. Currently, I'm lucky enough to have a room in my home that is entirely my own. It's technically my office, but it's really my sanctuary. I even gave my sanctuary space a name, the Healing Den. Samesies, but mine's called Jonny Arkade. And yes, that resonated personally for me. Literally, I talked about it in the very beginning. Cleaning the space up has really done more than just make me feel better that it's cleaned up. Like so much more. So much mo better. More space. Mo better. More money. More problems. I don't know. I feel like a broke dude said that or something. Level 3. That was your reading. It's part of the programming. I feel like good people with lots of money can do really good things with it. Like buy pallets of baby oil and throw a badass party. That was a joke. Or like ask 50 Cent if he wants to go shopping or whatever, I'll take you shopping. I'd say, what? Yeah, I'll take you shopping. All right. There's just so much deck up here for me to handle. It's crazy. You ladies, give me a hand with all this deck I have up here. Hold up. Maybe out the dark, but there's a fire dancing in my heart. I don't know that song good enough to quote it for you. But I'm channeling that right now. Finally, I am seeing crystal clear. Something, 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 the things that I hold dear. Level 4. This is your reading. I did it again. I just left my ammunition all out here all willy-nilly. Not cool. Smoking gun, you know what I'm saying? Don't need to be making myself look guiltier than I already am. Hey, the thing you fear losing may be what's setting you free, collective. This might just make it a little bit easier to let it go, as if you're not fucking professional at that already. I swear, the people around you need to experience losing everything that matters to them once in a while. It can't just be you. Every now and then I hear the song and it's happening again. Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, and things I never take notice of. You wake up and suddenly you're in love. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Here we go. Well, suddenly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Serpentine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what we're doing. Sorry, Shauna, it's fucking crickets up in this bitch. It's Jiminy Crickets. It's like Geppetto, Pinocchio, and Jiminy Crickets up in here. When we wish upon a star, makes no difference where you are. When you watch this reading, I imagine it will resonate with you. And you know who you are. Number 2, 1, 2, Biblical Tarot. Suddenly, in the beginning, in the end, 2 and 2. 2 and 2 makes 4. It takes 2 to tango. What? Tango and cash? Wu-tango? It takes 2 to Wu-tang. Yo. Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, and things you never take notice of. So remember I said 7 can be significant because we had the 2 and the 5? Well, the next number that came out was 7. That's weird. And just now we got 2 again. So we have 2, 5, 7, 2. Or 772 or what have you. But we got the 7 and the 7, that's the 14, and then the 2, that's the 16, and that makes a 7. When we really break it down. That's weird. Anyways, just thought I'd point that out. King of Chalices. Come, let us rebuild the wall of Jerusalem, and we will no longer be in disgrace. Nehemiah 2:17. This is Nehemiah rebuilding Jerusalem. You said something about the wall earlier, didn't you say that, Michelle? Tear down the wall! Tear down the wall! It's just another brick in the wall. Whether seeking guidance, wisdom, or a deeper connection to your spiritual roots, your journey begins here. God is love. Whoever lives in love lives in God, and God in them. 1 John 4:16. You are loved. Now that we got that out of the way, let's do this. 10:01 on the clock. And you know who you are. And I bet a bunch of you didn't realize that's who you were. Hopefully you're starting to realize that now. The thing you fear losing may be what's setting you free. I'm going to tell you right now, if it's meant to be in your life, it will come back. I say it, because them, some of them, they always come back. I mean, am I right? But then the ones that don't come back, they have a responsibility to remain irresponsible. They can't be consistent now. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wheel within a wheel. Cycles of life in reverse. Look at this. The two angels sorting everything out. Death down here going, no. Keep going. Keep going. That one looks good. Someone doesn't have a choice anymore. They're slowing down the time. I feel like your time might be slowing down. that someone's time is flying by. And I don't mean because, you know, time flies when you're having fun. I mean, they are losing track of time, not because they are so close to some breakthrough. Does he look like he's super close to a breakthrough? Not at this moment. Nine of Feathers. Peter denies Jesus. Judas isn't the only one that denied Jesus. He's just the world's most famous traitor. You see, a lot of Jesus's homeboys denied him. Jesus denied him 3 times in one fucking dinner, is what it was. And then sold his ass out. You know what I mean? That was the. But they're all Judases. Some Judases are just more Judaeus. Amadeus, Amadeus. Amadeus, Amadeus, Amadeus. Amadeus, Amadeus. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius. 12. You guys know what I'm talking about? You seen that Simpsons? Please tell me you've seen that Simpsons. Oh, the death in the tower. Holy shit. Collective. If you're trying to hold on to this, man, I feel like your circulation about to get cut off. We're going to have to amputate that bitch. Then Peter remembered the word Jesus had spoken. Oh, shit. Bum, bum, bum. Before the rooster crows. Oh, shit. You will disown me 3 times. And he went outside and wept bitterly. That's right. He also denied Jesus 3 times. He didn't sell Jesus out, though. But still a traitor. Just because he didn't go all the way for some money. He didn't back up Jesus when he could have. And Peter was badass. Peter, like, he'd be handling fools. But he was afraid of what everyone would think, being known as like the friend who helped the crazy king of the Jews, blasphemer. He's one of them. This one is Jewish. It's him up against the wall. Against the wall. This one fancies himself a poet, does he? In all this, Job did not sin by charging God with wrongdoing. Job 122. That's weird. The 22 was out there, remember? 9 of Candles. Satan tests Job. Huh. And I feel like someone tested someone and they denied Jesus. They said no to Jesus. You know how many people said no to Jesus on that day? One dude had to help him or else. You guys remember Samson, right? You remember the Good Samaritan? He's remembered as a Good Samaritan because he was forced to help Jesus. But then it was like, what did this guy do? He just didn't want to be involved. Like, why is this guy's innocent? Like, I don't follow politics. What's going on here? Blink described the candle. Like, whoa, man. I'm just trying to get some oranges for the pad. Like, whoa, bro. Well, the fucking orange market is closed, homie. Now you come over here and piss on this guy like everyone else. Otherwise, you're a fool. Said the Roman Empire strikes back. May you be blessed for your good judgment and for keeping me from bloodshed this day and from avenging myself with my own hands. Again, because it's like, you're like, why don't you just do something, Jesus? If you're the Messiah, yeah, he could have went. And everyone just, oh. But he didn't. As an act of love. 1 Samuel 25:33, Queen of Feathers, that's Abigail, the peacemaker. So I feel like, although one of your disciples was in a better position to be able to help you, someone's helping you behind the scenes. Someone who does give a shit. Someone who is doing it for the bigger purpose. Look at this. These are both 9s. 9 of feathers, 9 of candles. This is that 13. That's that death. 14 in reverse. King of feathers, the judgment of Solomon. Again, I feel like someone's speaking up about, and it's weird. I almost feel like they have to go a roundabout way because otherwise it'll get shut down from the top down. I almost feel like someone has to go against the boss's rules. This is like, I'm seeing like in every single crime show where they're like, you should call it a night and go home. And you're like, but I'm so close to solving this case. Sally, you're a wreck. Your kids need you, Sally. And let this guy murder again when you're so close to that serial killer. Then the king gave his ruling. Give the living baby to the first woman. Do not kill him. She is his mother. King of Feathers, the judgment of Solomon. Again, it's like, we're not going to kill Jesus. We're not going to kill Luke Skywalker. We're going to have his aunt and uncle take care of him in the desert. We can't be having him all out here, all Jedi, with a green lightsaber, just stopping the Empire, being the last and only hope. And everyone thinks it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Even the princess thinks it's Obi-Wan Kenobi, some hermit in the mountains. But no, it's this Poe boy from a Poe family who didn't realize he has royal blood in him. Just in DNA. That, do or do not. He just needs to not try and remain grounded, and then he can get the XIV out of the swamp and Dagobah system. 7 of chalices in reverse. I almost feel like some of y'all might even hold, like your blood, your DNA, your plasma might hold some sort of antioxidant, some sort of anti-vax or just the cure. The cure. All this I will give you, he said, if you will bow down and worship me. Listen, this is the temptation of Christ. Are you stupid? Stop, Jesus. Come on, man. Matthew 4:9. That's a 7 of chalices. And again, 7s are significant, right? The temptation of Jesus. Satan tests Job. Will you just leave it alone already, Satan? You fucking sore, losing ass. Pennywise the clown. Past, present, future. It's all the same to Pennywise. Welcome to Derry. No one's afraid of you, bro. And your balloon animal twisting, biggest fear projecting onto people who are undeserving, innocent children. You son of a bitch. Let me catch you in the wrong sewer. Me and the Ninja Turtles gonna kick your fucking ass. What is this? The Hermit. Yeah, John the Baptist. It's in reverse. And that's another 9. 999. And this time, Jesus died on the cross. Last time, Solomon and Luke Skywalker were just sent off to some desert. Last time, John the Baptist was decapitated. John, they try to almost take out whoever you are, because I feel like you are going to be part of the cleansing of some sort of person stepping into their Christ consciousness, who already knows they have it, who already knows it's there, who knows what needs to be done. And this could be the final stage of their cleansing before the real deal happens. For the show must go on. Two of feathers. God tests Abraham's faith. This is in reverse. So Satan tests Job. The temptation of the Christ. And then someone saying God's testing you. The universe is punishing you. What? He might be allowing Satan to test you, but he believes in you. If you lose, if you fail, if you submit, God's going to be like, I have a feeling a lot of you collective are denying God or don't want to admit that God is real. Don't walk a mile in my shoes, because you'll find that out the hard way. Not that I ever doubted God was real, but because I believed he was real. Oh my God. I'm talking to an atheist, and I'm not trying to convert you, convince you of nothing. I'm just saying, if you don't know of the power of your soul and life itself and where it comes from and how it is possible and how that by itself is a fucking miracle, the soul, the sun, that's weird, right? De la soul, creation of a living being. Yeah, you have the power to create life and take it away. But who died and gave you the right to make the choice of whether or not another living soul deserves to breathe or not? Especially if they're not in some cycle or survival of the fittest. Because I feel like when it comes to being fit, I don't care how much you lift, bro. Do you deny Jesus, bro? Do you choose fear over love, bro? Do you even love, bro? You're so fucking ripped. But can you carry the weight of this? And Jonathan made a covenant with David because he loved him as himself. 1 Samuel 18:3. Is that some gay shit? Who a chalice is two dudes who equally reciprocate the love, brotherly love. That's some Sam and Dean Winchester shit right there, you know what I'm saying? The bond of David and Jonathan. Oh, I love all this. We talked about levitation. Look at this. It's like, right? This is in reverse, but look at this. Look at that. This is what your ops don't want you to ascend into this. That's why I want you to be careful with your divination tools. Jordan Jean, don't dim to fit in. Welcome. I don't know. I like to try to be the righteous one. So, Jordan Jean, I'd have to respectfully disagree with you. I think it's all about righteousness. We all have the ability to be righteous. The righteous and the wicked and the war and peace. And when we say stuff like that, then that shit remains true. I feel like every person should be righteous, especially considering we all are worthy of righteousness. Being righteous is not being right and you being wrong. It's just the moral compass is accurate. And if you think no man's moral compass is accurate, well, again, I don't know what moral compass you be following, but you might want to retype it, try a different GPS. This is the woman at the well. And this deck was donated by Don't Dim to Fit In, so thank you. It's a scripture from Romans. Thanks. But whoever drinks the water I give them will never thirst. Indeed, the water I give them will become in them a spring of water welling up to eternal life. John 4:14. Ace of challenges, Ace of chalices, the Samaritan woman at the well. It's also the season finale of The Chosen season 1. Good episode. Judgment, last judgment. 3 of grains, building Solomon's temple. Wait, what? You mean this guy who was just like orphaned and Luke Skywalker? So Luke Skywalker's got his own crib and shit? No way. Ain't no way. You telling me he's choosing to be on an island isolated drinking green freaking weird yak milk from the heat of whatever those creatures are? Ain't no way. He could be over here fighting the dark side. But he's not trying to fight. He had been there, done that. These kids don't want to listen. Look at this. Ace of candles in reverse. Oh, man. Don't even get me started on some Moses. Don't even get me started on some Moses. When the Lord saw that he had gone over to look, Moses saw the burning bush, right? The whole point of this is how the difference between noticing a bush burning and then trusting that, or being intrigued, or maybe George was curious. And curiosity didn't kill the cat. Curiosity proved Moses' faith in God. When the Lord saw that he had gone over to look, God called to him from within the bush, Moses, Moses. And Moses said, here I am. Exodus 3:4. Movement of Jah people. Oh yeah. Whoa, yeah. Moses and the burning bush. Exodus. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. The thing you fear losing may be what's setting you free. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot no deputy. Ooh. Queen of Grains, Proverbs 31 woman. That's weird. She's the 13th card. The Proverbs 31 woman. We've got death out here earlier. Death out here again, but it's Queen of Feathers. 13. Gematria is God's language, right? Numerology. What does this say about Queen of Grains? Proverbs 31 woman. She sees that her trading is profitable and her lamp does not go out at night. Proverbs 31:18. I feel like she works hard for the lamps to stay on. She works hard for the lamps to stay on. She works hard for the lamps to stay on so that that kid will be all right and eat fruit. All right. Here we go. The Empress Mary, Mother of Jesus, aka Immaculate Mary. Page of Grains, Priscilla teaching the teachers. He began to speak boldly in the synagogue when Priscilla and Aquila heard him. They invited him to their home and explained to him the way of God more adequately. I'll let you know if we have any examples of that in real time. Nope. Thank They're the ones who like all our pretty songs, and they like to sing along, and they want to shoot their gun, but they don't know what it means. Don't know what it means when I say it. Strength, Daniel in the lion's den in reverse. What you know about strength? You think my strength has never been tested? You know? I feel like that's you, collective. Yeah, 4 chalices, Jonah's anger. I feel like if anyone deserves to be angry, if anyone could cause some serious damage, it would be you. I feel like if Luke Skywalker wanted to fuck some shit up, he would. He could. Without a doubt. But it's like what he's worried about, what he fears, is what will happen if I de-atomize you and I make all of the ether that's holding your atomic structure together quantumly no longer exists. What that would look like for you and your family. According to science. Now, Lord, take away my life, for it is better for me to die than to live, says Jonah 4:3. 4:3. Remember earlier I said someone got swallowed by the whale? It's Jonah's anger. It's in reverse. You survived a fucking whale swallowing you. 2 different people we talked about today survived a whale. 3 was swallowing them. Jonah, Pinocchio, and Geppetto. His dad. You've been through worse. Whatever could possibly cross your path now is either a cat that just wants to be pet or a tumbleweed. I reckon, partner. Look at this. Justice, the 10 Commandments. How do I know that? Why can I speak so piously and confidently about that? Paul, the apostle, at once he began to preach in the synagogues that Jesus is the Son of God. Acts 9:20. If wicked tongues insult and hate you, all because of this chick's baby, blessed are you. Makes it a little easier to shine the light on the demons, you know what I'm saying? But this is the king of grains, Joseph, in charge of Egypt. That's weird. So Pharaoh said to Joseph, I hereby put you in charge of the whole land of Egypt. Genesis 41:41. I have a feeling it's your turn, collective. You've waited patiently. You got grounded. You needed things to speed up. So what did you do? You slowed down. Ready Player One. Everyone wants to get past Kong. 1255 on the Zelda watch. Everyone trying to get past Kong, and they think they got it all figured out. As one person gets so much closer. So much. Oh, that was close. That was close. And now I'm picturing Robin Hood going to the tournament, and you're just like, split the arrow. The devil in reverse. What? Oh, the devil is very real. He works 24/7 to make sure that you don't believe that, so that he can keep getting away with what he does. And you will just continue to give consent to it. And that's right. Continue to give consent to it. 6 of feathers in reverse. Ruth, the Moabites. Oh, Ruth is loyal. People are loyal. Everyone loves something. Even Rowena Crowley's mom, the king of hell's mom, the most wicked high priestess from the mega covenant, loves something. Challenges finding what that is. They are probably convinced because they work so hard to believe it to not be real anymore, or that it's dead or gone, or that there's nothing that they love. And again, I feel like someone here genuinely is going to feel like they owe you, but they're more than happy to give to you, not out of obligation, but or fear, because they feel blackmailed, or else because when they do give in to you, when they give to you, it gives into them, it gets reciprocated, it fills their cup giving. But Ruth replied, "Don't urge me to leave you or to turn back from you. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God." I do feel like the book of Ruth is one of the many prophecies being fulfilled as we speak. Ruth 1:16. And this is Joseph and his jealous brothers in reverse. Again, all this stuff that happened and history repeats itself, I have a feeling for whatever reason, things are going to be a little bit different now. Gas is back, baby. Gas, welcome. It's because I started talking about Rowena and Supernatural. We do so good. Oh my goodness. Come, let's sell him to the Ishmaelites, and not by our hands, and not put our hands on him, lay our hands on him. After all, he is our brother, our own flesh and blood. His brothers agreed. So let's turn him in, but we'll make it look like it wasn't us, and then we'll split it. It's like, Joseph, in your Technicolored dream coat. Genesis is a terrible gaming system and one of the worst books in the Bible. It's like the first season. Like, you got to get past Genesis, and I promise it'll grow on you. You know, you gotta commit to like page 4. In whatever version of the Bible you're reading, it matters. It's like knowing what key of the instrument it is you're playing is tuned to. You know what I mean? 100 zillion watch, because it's the same but different. And you got to be able to, just like if you're watching Fox or MSNBC or CNN, you got to look for the spin. See what they're really trying to sell you. Like today, guys, I woke up, did my thing, checked my emails, and I had all these alerts that silver crashed. What's going on? What does this mean? I said, what? Silver crashed? I told myself I wouldn't be buying silver anytime soon. I looked at the spot price of silver, and it was like $56 an ounce, and I'm like, silver's on sale. That's like finding boneless chicken breasts for $1.99 a pound. What are you kidding me? Guess what's for dinner? So I bought some more silver today, guys. I'm just letting you know. I told myself I'd be good for a while. So I basically put a few $100 in savings that will definitely accrue more interest than if I were to actually put money in savings. And that I'll be able to judge in give it a week or two, give it a week or two. 5 of candles. Yeah. It's jealous brothers. See, what's funny is it takes all those brothers to take out the chosen one, his own blood, his own family, and then wipe their hands clean from the slate. do they not believe in the Almighty God that they all say that they believe in? Because if they did, don't you think they'd have better moral judgment? I feel like they were all atheists. What's crazy is back in this day, like, you know what I mean? People believed. It wasn't a matter of whether or not mom dragged their ass to church or the synagogues. You know what I mean? These people put the sin in synagogue. I mean, am I right? I mean, am I right, collective? You know, for a place of worship, you sure got it all discombobulated, misconstrued, or lost in translation. Or wait, what Bible are we using? I just want to make sure. Literally being on the same page is a problem. 103 on this other Game & Watch. So good luck deciphering that, solving that puzzle. Wait, maybe Jesus will come tomorrow and then we'll all be saved then. Because, you know, he didn't do it the first time. Come on, man. Y'all missed the bus or got on the wrong train or you're on the Polar Express or whatever. And no, there ain't no fucking hot chocolate on this bitch, right? Going off the rails on the Polar Express. Oh, man. Two of feathers. God tests Abraham's faith. Again, there's no sacrifice required. That's why my name is Isaac. 103 on this Elegant Watch. More death. Why is there got to be so much death if God wants life? God didn't give you diabetes. God didn't give you AIDS. Some people are born with unfortunate things, and they're usually the ones that lead by example as far as how to deal with real situations and find the light in the darkness and to remain hopeful and prove people that they are more than capable, if not more so capable than regular, normal people who have all their limbs and shit. Talk about taking shit for granted. You need to hang out with more handicapped friends. You need to install a fucking FDA-approved fucking ramp every now and then. Convert a couple stairs, if you know what I mean. Ace of Chalices in reverse. Three of Grants. See, I feel like with this, it's like someone is absolutely a victim. And they're this close to becoming guilty of doing the same fucking thing that happened to them. Tell me that's not still being a victim and your abuser won. Your abuser won. The boy was just like me. The girl was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. Lacus Lacarnus. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when. But we'll stay together then. And know we'll have a good time then. Yeah, then we can be happy. All the land that you see, I will give to you and your offspring forever. There we go again, Genesis 13:15. God's promise to Abraham, because he was testing. And again, I just heard, took it to the limit. Limit! Walking on the razor's edge. Keep on, we gotta keep it. Samson loses his strength. Yeah, remember when she deceived his ass and then cut his hair? Fucking scandalous hoes, man! After putting him to sleep on her lap, she called for someone to shave off the 7 braids of his hair. Oh, 7. That's weird. And so began to subdue him, and his strength left him. Judges 16:19. 619. I can give it to you, but what you gonna do with it? And trust me, I know a scandalous hoe that tries to take your strength while you're sleeping and roofies you and pulls a Bill Cosby to do it. I've seen it a million times. But it's not like American Pie, like, sweet, he stood me up. It's not like that at all. And his strength left him. Samson loses his strength. And that's not to be confused with the Samson, the Good Samaritan. In fact, I do believe that Samson, this Samson had his own kind of moral lessons. Who to trust, who not to trust. And vanity. I believe, again, do you even lift, bro? Right? He trusted the wrong bitch. And here we go. This sounds like a good way to wrap up level 4. When Jesus saw this, he was indignant. He said to them, "Let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of God belongs to each of these." Mark 10:14. Jesus and the children. Wu-Tang is for the kids. 10% of all my earnings, if you use my affiliate codes, goes to stop child trafficking, child exploitation. And if you shop at thetarotzone.com, 10% from all my earnings, or $1, whichever one is more, depending on the item, that do try to keep them relatively affordable for you guys, goes to stop child trafficking, child exploitation. If you get a Jonny Arkade tarot deck, not this, but this, or a shadow box. Where's the... We'll use this one. $5 from each shadow box, designed, handcrafted, hand assembled by yours truly. $5 from each tarot deck, $5 from each shadow box goes to stop child trafficking, child exploitation. And I'm excited to share some more news on that a little bit later. It has been extremely backburnered, but it's not going anywhere. I plan on those things forever being a thing as long as I can source frames and cut paper. And so thank you guys who have contributed. We're just one small entity, and we've managed to donate at least once. That's actually at least twice to operationundergroundrailroad.org so far, and we've raised roughly a little over $700, just us here together as a team. So thank you for those of you who have. It means a lot to me. It's kind of a personal thing. And I won't stop till the kids get enough. Don't stop till you get enough. Level 4, that was your reading. Just my kind of triumphant kind of way of fighting back what seems like an impossible battle. Alone we are one, but together we are many. You know what I'm saying? It only takes one, though. I, the overheard one, the overlooked one, the pawn that's on the board. But what happens when the pawn works its way to the back of the chessboard? You guys know? That's not easy to do. It's not checkers where you king me. No, it's a much more complex and difficult thing for the opponent to deal with, because the pawn becomes a queen, and it will dramatically change the game. And that's what they get for not paying attention. 11-11 on the Zillion watch. For not paying attention to the pawns, overlooking the pawns, worried about your rooks and your knights and your castles. From what I understand, castle is a trigger word for people who have been abused, because that's normally a term that's used like pizza or hot dog. If you're familiar with Pizzagate, that is commonly used for, we talked about safe spaces here for your soul. These would be places that we don't talk about, and those words would trigger someone who has worked so hard throughout the years to put this away. Certain numbers, even certain patterns, colors, sounds, will trigger these. And if you've ever seen, like, when they were giving out awards for Stranger Things, you see, what's her face from Beetlejuice or whatever. She like snaps out of it, and then she has to like reboot her programming. Winona Ryder. I don't know if you guys have seen that clip, but it's a thing. Ritual abuse is a thing. Satanic ritual abuse is a thing. I wish it wasn't. I wish I was wrong. I wish I wasn't intuitive and knew what I knew. I wish I didn't do the research and saw what I saw. I'm just kidding. I'm glad I saw it. It's just now I can do something about it. But it's, where do you even start? You know where you start? The corner. And then you work your way out. And eventually, what's done in the dark comes to light. These are the only people that should be worried about this. These are the only people that should be worried about this. And again, trying to cover your tracks, or say your dog ate your homework. Now that you got caught, you're a stormtrooper and you refuse to realize that you're working for the empire. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm just doing my job. Oh, you're just doing your job? Well, come here. Help this dude carry that cross, or else you lose your job. Why me? Why did that have to happen to me? Because God wants you to witness this innocent person going through this, and to humble you because you thought you were having a bad day. Simpson. I'll stick to my story. Why else would I wear this here hat? It's a mystery, right? The Lord works in mysterious ways, right? Do atheists say that? The universe works in different ways. Huh? It must be Mother Earth. That's the first thing they tell you right before you get up to a certain degree. Then they tell you you're worshiping Satan, not the divine mother. You're worshiping Satan. But we'll worry about that when you get to 31st degree or whatever. Right now, you still think it's a good thing. And may God have mercy on your soul, because I could give a fuck. Watch out for that tree. All right. Thank you guys for doing the poll. Let's check it out. Not bad, considering there's like 4 people talking or who spoke. This always happens, though. I see you. You know who you are. The thing I've been holding on to the tightest is probably my comfort zone. It says 40%. 40% is aware that they could use a little bit more of getting out, exploring, and they don't have to go all far. If it was Minecraft, grab yourself a few loaves of bread, make you some, if you don't have diamonds yet, try to find some steel, make some steel swords and weapons and axes and pickaxes and armor. And then you can don't forget the map. Or set up some torches, drop some breadcrumbs that you can follow back home. That way you get back safely and not like, where the fuck am I right now? Spiders trying to eat my face, skeletons shooting arrows at my face, Endermen that I can't look at, make eye contact, otherwise my whole day is ruined. Comfort zone. 30% said the thing I've been holding on to the tightest is probably someone's potential. Story of my life. You'll die waiting forever. Hold your breath. You'll look like Papa Smurf. Your favorite song will be "Hello from the Other Side." I must have called 1,000 times. But no, it's like you hold your breath, you'll be dead. Holding on to somebody else's potential. I like how it's 10%, 20%, 30%, and 40%. That's so fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 20, 30, 40. Who do we appreciate? 20% said the thing I've been holding on to the tightest is probably a familiar story. All around the world, the same song. Nothing but trouble. All around the world, the same song. Digital Underground. All around the world, the same song. The Humpty Dump. Humpty Hump. All around the world, the same song. We referenced, I feel like, at least two Dan Aykroyd movies tonight. At least two. Because there's a possibility we referenced a third. There's a possibility we referenced a third. But I'm not sure. 10% said, the thing I've been holding on to the tightest is probably control. Control. And again, we had a lot of self-reflection today. I'd like to ask you guys to self-reflect that it's hard, right? When you realize something's out of your control and there's nothing you can really do about it. How would you feel if someone else was trying to force you, control you in a way that you didn't want to or like to or didn't feel was right? Especially if you didn't feel that it was right. And you had a moral obligation not to do something or to do something. That is where it's like, that's between you and God. And I'm not here to judge, but if it impacts me on a negative way, you didn't take my innocence into consideration, good luck with the whole pearly gates thing. Good luck with that. Because I have a feeling you're going to need it. I, for one, am not the luckiest man in the world. Blessed? For sure. That I know. Lucky? Not so much. Beginner's luck is a thing. The thing I've been holding on to the tightest, probably, guys. Thank you guys again. 10% control. 20% said a familiar story. 30% someone's potential. And 40% said my comfort zone. I love you guys. You're awesome. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the thumbs up, drop a comment below. Let me know how this reading resonated, if at all, what deck you chose, how it resonated with you, if you liked it, if you hated it, if you're karmic, if you're receiving right now and you're in the middle of knee deep in manifesting blessings. What have you been cleaning? How have you been helping contribute to raise and maintain the vibration of the universe? I love you guys, and y'all know what time it is. Ancient Chinese secret. I keep forgetting it's behind me now. I totally rearranged my whole suit. It was so good. It feels so good to be back. Got a lot of exciting things coming to the channel, guys, and I feel like we'll finally maybe be able to start knocking that shit out for you. But yeah, some good stuff that once ready to announce, I promise you will be the first to know. In the meantime, forget I said anything. Okay. In the meantime, go pre-order GTA 6. Because if we're going to be friends next year or toward the end of this year, you're going to need that game in your life. That might be the only way for you to conversate with me. I'm just letting you know. 121 on the Zelda Game & Watch. I give you fair warning. Beware. Beware. Consider that love. There's nothing worse than getting a price increase notice from your vendors or, once after you've placed an order and you've already did a bid estimate or something and went off of your previous pricing. Huh. Inflation, am I right? Open sesame. That's pretty soon. I'll tell you that. Learn Chinese. Hot sticker wrapper. Oh, man. I feel like I need to change my name from what did I say my name was? The egg roll wrapper. I'm changing my MC name in China to hot sticker wrapper. That sounds way more cool. It's like I got pot, I got stickers, I got wraps, you know. Yeah. blunt sticker wrapper. Shanghai Jiao Z Pie. See, last time it was what? Hey, Shanghai Huan Pi? Haha, egg roll wrapper was Shanghai Wang Pi. Oh, you thought I forgot Chinese secrets? Oh, no, I never forget. Hot sticker wrapper, Shanghai Jiao ZP. Shanghai Jiao ZP. Lucky numbers are 23, 16, 11, 17, that's our Q, 13, that's deaf, and 6. From the top, 23, 16, 11, 17, 13, and 6. A lot of deaf today. Later today, later that day, financial opportunities will arise. Hey, you could save 25% on the #1 selling mushroom gummy at havanicetrip.com/Jonny Arkade. That right there is a financial opportunity you could take advantage of later today after you get paid or whatever. It's Friday, right? You know? Let it go. The thing that you fear losing may be what's setting you free. Save 20% at Base Smokes. Get yourself a free eighth by clicking or scanning that QR code or clicking the link in the description box below. And last but not least, save yourself 35% at 80stees.com using the discount code ARKTEES35 at checkout. And thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Again, later today, financial opportunities will arise. They're all over you. Financial opportunities are afoot. Stink into it. You guys know what time it is. You already know. Of course, you know what time it is. You're like, do you know what time it is, John? Yeah. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. If you ain't heard it today, know that you are awesome. You got at least one dude out there praying for you. And God bless you and your beautiful families. See you on the next one, Collective. Let's see what we got over here. I thank everyone for their parables and scriptures and their presence. Let's see. Divine Feminine Goddess. Did I not say hello to you? Where were you at? Donna J. Cass. Don't dim to fit in. Jordan G. Michelle Pagliacci. As always, thank you so much for your presence, your essence, and your patience with yourself and with others, with humanity. Because I mean, am I right? If I had $1, collected, I'd have so many dollars. It'd be crazy. I love you. I'll see you on the next one. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Unless, of course, you invite me first. I love you. See you on the next one.